Welcome to the tutorial on getting started with Viking. This tutorial introduces Viking and the general concepts you should be familiar with in order to use it. Viking is applicable to many different areas, for example, biomedical research. The field of biomedicine attempts to understand phenomena such as how viruses affect a cell, why a ligand binding to a protein can affect the protein's functions, and why genetic mutations can cause malfunctions in molecular mechanisms. In addition, Viking can be used in the fields of nanoscience and quantum biology. In order to understand these processes at the molecular scale, you have to apply the fundamental laws of nature. By solving these equations for the system, it is possible to describe the molecular behavior of systems in detail. The findings from these solutions can expand upon experimental data and inspire new experiments. These equations, however, require a lot of computational power to solve, which is why supercomputers have become an important tool for the advancement of modern bioscience. Viking is a tool that allows you to solve complex biomedical problems accurately and realistically on a supercomputer. Using Viking, you can observe the behavior of cells on different scales, from electrons to the whole cell. You can observe the dynamics of systems of membranes, proteins, and all kinds of molecules, or study any type of nanostructures. In addition, Viking allows you to calculate a wide variety of properties of nanoscale systems, such as molecular polarizabilities, infrared spectra, and the possibilities for molecular docking. All the computational tools you need to study biomedical problems are controlled through the intuitive interface of Viking, which requires no pre-installation since it is completely available through a web browser. Therefore, it can even be used from mobile devices. To access Viking, you need to sign up using the online registration form in order to get an account. Once you have logged into your account, you will see the dashboard. This page shows an overview of your recent activities, such as currently running or recently finished simulations. When you log in for the first time, the first thing you should do is to create a project. A project in Viking is a collection of simulations and molecular structures, along with some additional data used by your simulations. Thus, Viking projects are just an easy way to organize your simulations in Viking. Once you have created a project, you can then create a task. A task refers to any kind of simulation or calculation that you can do in Viking. A variety of tasks are available, and new tasks are continuously in development, expanding your possibilities. Most tasks are very specific, such as the geometry optimization task that optimizes the structure of a molecule, while some tasks may be very general. The molecular dynamics task is such an example. You can learn more about the various tasks in other tutorials. It should be noted, however, that the tasks are linked, such that you, for example, could use the geometry optimization task on a structure obtained from the molecular dynamics task. When you select a task, you will be guided through the steps required to set up the simulation or calculation you want to perform by the Viking wizard. Advanced users can choose to skip the wizard. When you are done with the wizard, you will see a summary of all of the settings for your simulation, including advanced parameters that were not included in the wizard, but the default values for the advanced parameters should be fine in most cases. In order to run the simulation, you need to configure Viking to use the supercomputer you have access to. We recommend that you now proceed to the tutorial on adding supercomputers. We hope that this tutorial has given you a taste of what you can do with Viking. Feel free to contact us if you have any questions or problems.